Hey, we are live from Studio PH. Welcome to Lincoln Calling TV. Tonight, we've got special guests, the Zooeys, in the house. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, the Lincoln Community Foundation, Coffee Roasters, KZUM. Shout out to my boy Patrick. He's got his show. Much love to the Nebraska Arts Council, as well as all of our venues, Bourbon Theater, Duffy's Tavern, Bodegas, 1867, and the Zoo Bar. Please go out and support live music as we open back up. But we're excited to have Lincoln Calling TV with you tonight. If you'd like to support Lincoln Calling, which we would love, you can become a member by going to our Patreon, patreon.com/Lincoln Calling TV. There are various levels at which you can become a member, anywhere from $3, super reasonable, to $20, which is a little bit much, but you get tons of merch, free tickets to the festival, and lots of love from us and sweet content, like a special Q&A that's coming later tonight with these guys. Share, tweet with the hashtag Lincoln Calling TV. Call your friends up, tell them to join you on the Zoom call. We've got you, if you're on Zoom, we've got you in the studio tonight. You're going to be able to interact with the band, and they're going to be able to see you. All y'all that are on Zoom right now need to turn your cameras on because we want to see you in the studio having some fun with the band tonight. The Zooeys are a vintage rock and roll band featuring singer Zooey Rudd, guitarist Cody Hagen, bassist John Douglas, and drummer Cole Yeager. They are resolved to pursue world domination via rock and roll enlightenment. The Lincoln, Nebraska outfit has cultivated a thin, wild mercury sound by carefully inviting good influences and meticulously sifting out the garbage influences. I like that. I don't know. We all have guilty pleasures, though. The Zooeys. The Zooeys support and enjoy many other good rock and roll bands, but not Drip Smitty. The Zooeys hate and oppose everything that Drip Smitty stands for, but especially Drip Smitty's cowardice. Drip Smitty is ashamed of their guitars and hide behind irony-poisoned aesthetics because they lacked belief in or appreciation of rock as a genre. Drip Smitty's music cannot and will never say anything meaningful or even honest because Drip Smitty's singular artistic goal is to be loved by the right people. But there are no right people. And what Drip Smitty doesn't realize, because Drip Smitty has no convictions, is that rock and roll is good when it sounds good.
Hallelujah.
The Zooeys will continue to write songs and perform rock until every member of Drip Smitty quits music and puts their back into it. I give you the Zooeys.
Thanks, Spencer. That was NCR. Next up, we got Nothing But the View. Broken me is stacked opinion. It's time to let that superstition flow. I don't want justice cause it ain't my friend. I'd rather let that Taoist garden grow. There's nothing but the view, the view, the view, the view, the view, the view. And there's nothing but the view, the view, the view, the view, the view, the view. Something funny about that Midwest egg. You have to shake us for the blend. She's very populous with cherry hair. But then the feds came down and took my queen. There's nothing but the view, the view, the view, the view, the view, the view. There's nothing but the view, the view, the view, the view, the view. Brace ourselves, but then we're wrong. Now speaking in tongues again, I'll let the strangers in, but I won't pay my student loan. No, ma'am. Blue hot air balloons on Logan Square, and that's a dream I still could bear to dream. Next you're looking, I'm no longer okay. This place won't sink until it keeps me clean. There's nothing but the view, the view, the view, the view, the view, the view. There's nothing but the view, the view, the view, the view, the view, the view. Next up, we got a Nation of Prodigals. Not exactly sure what sent 'em over the edge. Neither of us kept a decent thought in my head. Then weeks I met them all, sent to nowhere and showed me something but real. These headband the same since the weather, the dark clothes and the rain. Gas the blaze coming out of the cop's car on Montrose in the smoke of dawn. Chemistry or is it the chemical? Stole my car and she called me cynical. Maybe it's too late, it's a nation of prodigals. Where is that a one-home tow? She left me on red, so that's where the trail ends. I wrote a lot of letters, I don't know where to send. I just hope where she gone on, she don't see the same news that I'm seeing. Send walkers to the streets, and then cities playing the bombs. While blue angels do their worries, so at least they're having fun. They're getting along just fine now. Is it chemistry or is it the chemicals? Still my car and she called me cynical. Maybe it's too late, it's a nation of prodigals. Where is that a run-home Joe? Mama! some new tricks, cause it was us against the world. The world's against most everyone, man. Too late to say the seas, into early fall the stars. We may never know no peace, just this silly old guitars keep us hanging on. Chemistry or is it the chemicals? She stole my car and she called me cynical. Maybe it's too late, it's a nation of prodigals. Where is that a one-home toe? Well, could you run home?
All right. To be alone's up next. Hey, I appreciate whoever has like the garden photo up. It's like bringing me some really, really positive vibes. Yeah, it just like makes me feel like I am frolicking while we play. Thank you for bringing that wholesome content to us. Thank you. We're going to play some Bruce now. This one's for Drip Smitty. Well, I come from down in the valley where Mr. When you're young, they bring you up to do just like your dad had done. Me and Mary, we met in high school. She was just 17. We'd ride out of the valley to where the fields are green. We go down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we dive. And I got Mary pregnant, and man, that was all she wrote. For my 19th birthday, I got a union card and a wedding coat. We went down to the courthouse. The judge laid it all to rest. No wedding smiles, no walk down the aisles, no flowers, no wedding dress. That night we went down to the river, into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we dive. I got a job working construction down at the John Stain Company. But lately there ain't been too much work on account of the economy. And all those things that seem so important, mister, they vanish right into the air. And I just act like I don't remember. Mary acts like she don't care. But I remember us riding in her brother's car, her body tan away down at the reservoir. And out on those banks I would lie awake, hold her close just to feel each breath she takes. Those memories come back and haunt me. Is a dream a lie if it don't come true, or is it something worse? It brings us back to knowing no the river is dry. Oh, down to the river we ride. Down to the river, my baby and I. Oh, down to the river we ride. Hey, thanks for all the comments, boys and girls. if you leave a tip, it's much appreciated. This is a great thing that, you know, LCTV is doing. So, you know, yeah, you know, let's hear for them. If, you know, get a chance to like meander onto their Patreon while we're playing, I think that would be a great use of your time. Thanks. This next one up is called A Flint.
See the dust kicking up from the morning man. Got a raw scene enough for the morning man. She pulled up and started telling me her dark plan. Monica came screaming out the same part. On the precinct down, now she want it all. Real few years I watched the fall. Alright, finally stopped, got a two-flat old
You're always welcome for guitar solos.
Next up is one of our silly little songs from the old days. This is Cirque du Soleil. At this rate, all my heroes gonna be problematic by the weekend. And I don't click on LCTV links since they found my favorite writer a year or two ago. I just wanna lay down for a while, read for a while, sleep for a while. Lay down for a while, read for a while, sleep for a while. I spend my monthly stipend on this prestigious old typewriter, but I'm not just some consumerist. In fact, you'll see my principles are very well defined. I just wanna lay down for a while, read for a while, sleep for a while. Lay down for a while, read for a while, sleep for a while. Poison brain, and I've ever much relief to find. Nothing is sacred, and nothing is profane, and nothing's really worth my time. But she loves it, I guess I love it too. Though I know I'll never get what I need. Whatever secret is hanging from its lips, it's hanging, and it's hanging. Somebody wants your glasses. Give the people what they want.
5 months, too. That's a long time.
What is in 5 months that you need John's glasses for, I think, is what we need clarification on.
Hi, Brett. Our buddy Brett's tuned into the
Oh, yeah.
stream.
What's up, Brett?
What's up, Brett?
Yo, Brett.
And what's up, everyone else, too, you know?
Oh, and Gabe. What's up, Gabe?
Dylan,
What's up,
hey,
Gabe?
Anna and Spencer. And
Yeah.
I can't see.
Oh, boy. Okay. All right. This is what makes me nervous. All right.
We haven't played this song in almost 2 years, so this is a bit of a throwback for us.
Well, besides like 2 weeks ago. All right. Dude, I've been ready my whole life.
Okay.
I'll send it.
but there's just one last thing. Then she told me what her third eye sees is. First fame and then ruin, from which I will make some great work of art. Be your golden boys, kiss your golden ring. Be your mockingbird, pull 10 million strings. We'll have lots of suitors, it's an empty dream. Leave a long outside, tell you what it means. Tell you what it means. Beating on the ghost of breaks that down. Won't you lead me down that path I'm on? It's first fame and then ruin, from which I will make some great work of art. We'll be your golden boys, kiss your golden ring. Be your mockingbird, pull 10 million strings. We'll have lots of suitors, fill some empty dreams. Give that phone this phone, tell you what it means. Hope you don't mind that blue collar life at all. In the bass, girl. Everyone else is just like me, and I'm Saint Sebastian. I'm no one to follow around here. Ain't me no one to follow. Hey, I'm not nervous anymore. Thank you. So what do you guys want from us? You want us to play a couple more? We want to do some questions? All right, we're going to play one more. Let's do You Look Tired. Yeah, I like that one. The song's called You Look Tired. Go home and get some sleep. In 1 second. No, I need a second. I'm getting hydrated, dude. This plant has lost its mind. All right, we're going. We are losing all our powers. There's no storm left in your eyes. Be at least a couple hours before you bother to reply. There's plenty of thoughts left for you, plenty of parties left to leave, plenty of thoughts left for you. Go home and get some sleep. No one cares if we surrender. The universe takes what it will. But it's been a gracious lender. It's time for mass from on the hill. There's plenty of thoughts left for you, plenty of parties left to leave, plenty of thoughts left for you. Go home and get some sleep. Thank you. That's all we got.
Yeah, give it up for the Zooeys. Thanks for everybody to tune in on the Zoom call. Stick around. We are going to hang out with these guys and do a special Q&A here in a little bit, probably about 5 minutes. Again, please tip the band. Links in the bio. Links in the comments. There it is. Boom. Put it up on the screen for me. Vince, thanks. Become a member. Support Lincoln Calling. We not only are doing this super regularly, streams out of this studio. We've got engineers, we've got videographers, we've got bands. We're trying to spread the love to everybody, get everybody paid, keep Lincoln thriving. So please consider supporting us on Patreon. Special announcement coming tomorrow. Lincoln Calling, September 23rd through the 25th. The live festival is back. We are really excited to announce that. There will be a special opportunity to get super early bird tickets. So make sure you jump on that. They're only going to be $25 for a very limited time this weekend only. So make sure you jump on that. Also, This weekend, the Lincoln Arts Festival is happening. The BCN crew will be on site. They'll be streaming all of the cool action that's going on at the Lincoln Arts Festival this weekend. And Lincoln Calling had the opportunity to curate the music showcase Saturday night. So this Saturday night at the Rail Yard, Emily Bass and the Near Miracle, Jonathan Leach will be in the house, Harana and Golden Studio, 4 amazing bands for free at the Rail Yard this Saturday night. That kicks off at 6 p.m. Take a break, run to the fridge, grab some snacks, some beer, hang out, join us. We're going to be hanging out with the Zooeys here on Lincoln Calling TV. We'll be back in a sec.
very much alike. Remember all the happy times we had? Very much alike. All right. I'll tell you the truth.
Action! We're back. It's the backstage. Lincoln Calling TV. Thanks for sticking around with us. What's up, Anna? What's up? Is it Dylan? Dylan? That's your wife? Nice. Hi, Dylan. Kyle, what's up? Just joining us. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. We're joined by the Zooeys tonight. Our last show before we take a little bit of a break for the holiday. Excited to be with these guys. How's it going?
It's good, man.
Yeah?
Thanks for having us. It was a fun show.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. We're happy to be here.
No, thanks for coming into the studio, jamming out with us. I know it's kind of weird, like, trying to get really into it while you're hearing everything in a headphone and, you know, there's no crowd, but, you know, you rocked out. It was great. Let's talk about the last year. I mean, it's been a weird one. How's it been for the band? You know, were you able to practice? Were you writing music? What's been going on?
I would say we were mostly pretty sad.
Right?
Cried a lot.
Sad bastard music.
Yeah, we were just very sad. And I just played piano songs. I'd be like, guys, listen to this piano song I wrote. Everybody was like, this sucks. Stop being so sad. Get out of your feelings.
First 20 minutes of practice was usually just like a good cry sesh. We'd get it all out, and then we'd, you know.
I literally have a triple LP ready of sad piano songs. Yes. Yeah, they're all.
How does songwriting go for you guys? I mean, is it primarily you being?
Well,
you know?
I usually bring the bones of the song, and then I just kind of bring it in. Like, here's the chords, and here's how that kind of goes, and I bring in the structure, and then guys fill in their parts for the most part.
Sure.
So it's pretty collaborative, I would say, in that way.
Cool.
But we have sort of a rhythm to it.
Right on. How long have you guys been a band? How did some of these connections?
How long have we
happen?
been a band?
Almost
kinda complicated.
almost 3 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we
well, I
met
mean,
like 3 years ago.
Yeah, Zoe and I met
we
3
met
years ago.
We met in jail.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
basically,
for real?
we
No.
met on Craigslist,
We met on Craigslist.
where all good relationships start.
Yeah.
I was buying a guitar. He needed a drummer, so
Yeah.
I got a guitar. He got a drummer. We both got something out of it.
I was selling him a bass guitar.
Yeah.
You know, just it's a classic story.
The
you
rest
know.
is history.
Yeah.
How did y'all get involved?
So at the time, Cole and I were almost roommates. We were just about to move in together, and we'd been playing music together for a while already, both into a lot of the same bands. And so he mentioned that he had met, well, actually, we were both looking for that same guitar that he ended up buying from Zoe. And then I think about 6 months later, he said that he was working on recording the drums, and they brought me in as a bass player initially. And then about 6 months after that, we got John involved. And if John wants to...
Craigslist was the reason for
More
me.
Craigslist connections, misconnections on Craigslist.
That's exactly it. We went to Misconnections, and I was just like, I saw him like he was doing like playing like on a street corner, and I was just like, if you're out there, We need you.
You were playing those. Yeah. That's funny.
You're just plucking away, dude.
Awesome. So 3 years. Tell me about the music that you've put together over the last 3 years. Have you got some records online?
Yeah, I mean we have songs on Spotify.
Cool.
We've got an EP on the way. Can I say when we're releasing any music? Do we have any firm dates?
No.
Then that is classified.
In the near future.
But I mean, the music has just evolved so much since Zoe and I first met. Like when
Right.
Zoe and I first met, I'm not originally from Lincoln. I just came to school here. I live here now, but I flew home and recorded a bunch of demos from my house in California, and from there we started recording the music, and then things got rewritten, and then when the three of us started playing together, things just kind of evolved.
Right.
And then when the four of us started playing together, things evolved again.
Right.
So we've gone through several different phases, because at first we were kind of punky, and we just kind of rode that punk wave for a little while.
We were really into grunge for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, really into grunge.
Sure.
And yeah, now I think we have reached like our,
Where you want to be.
for now, yeah.
Yeah.
For now.
Cool. Tell me about maybe early influences. Like, were your parents musicians? What was that first record you picked up? When did you know you wanted to be a musician?
Oh, you're gonna put me on the spot. I've been playing music since I was 8 years old, and I started on the piano. Took piano lessons for a long time, and then I went to a concert at the Nebraska State Fair. That was like the first time I saw a rock band, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever!"
What was it? What
It
was
was
the
actually
band?
a Christian band. It was
That's okay.
Casting Crowns.
Okay.
And that was the first concert I ever went to, and I picked up a guitar and I was like, I have an obsessive trait, and I learned like every single song that I knew. I tried to learn them all on guitar, and that's kind of how it's been since then. And then I started getting into like stuff like Coldplay and Linkin Park, you know, the two those two staples, and that's how I got here specifically.
I have to admit that I saw Linkin Park on their first album tour at Pershing.
I'm jealous.
2002, maybe one.
Oh, wow.
Wild back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
R.I.P.
It was my first
Chester.
time crowd surfing as well. So.
Sounds awesome.
How about you?
I mean, my third grade was when I first started playing piano. My parents are both musicians. My dad plays piano. Mom sings, and
That's
just
cool.
grew from there.
Yeah, you grew up in a musical family. I mean,
Yeah.
were you like sitting around the piano at a young age, mom playing, all singing as a family?
Kind of.
A little bit. That's cool though. I wish I would have had that. I mean,
mean-
it sounds a little cheesy, but I didn't have any of that. Yeah, it also seems magical, right?
I mean, always music playing. And,
Cool.
anything from classical, country, rock, like anything on the radio, and then I appreciate music in all forms, and kept it up throughout the rest of my journey. So
Awesome.
yep.
For me, it was mostly my main inspiration was ADHD as a drummer. always banging and tapping on stuff. Like
Sure.
I've always had music in my life. I remember as a kid, like I had a CD player, would hide it under my pillow, and then I would just go to sleep listening to the Top Gun soundtrack.
All right.
And then I've only been playing drums for like,
Kenny Loggins, Danger Zone.
yeah, dude. Cheap Trick, Mighty
Yes.
Wings, Playing with the Boys, Kenny Loggins, all
man.
hits. But then I've only been playing drums for, this will be my 6th year in September. But when I first started playing, my main inspirations were like Linkin Park, Green Day, and lots of Paramore.
For sure. You?
Yeah, I don't know. I love music. Everybody loves music. Well, lots of people do.
Sure.
I don't know. I feel like if it's kind of in your bones, you can't really run from it. And you're just like, well, I just gotta
Right.
do this.
Right.
So,
I mean, did your parents, are they musical?
my dad plays guitar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there were guitars in the house
there were
that,
guitars in the house.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. I was just lucky. My parents couldn't sing or play a lick, but they had a good record collection.
Oh, nice.
So I put all the records on tape and sat on a tractor all summer in western Nebraska listening to all these records. So,
That's a vibe.
it's different for everybody,
Sounds awesome, actually.
It was good. It was a good experience.
What color was your tractor?
An old, it was a 50s John Deere to
Wow.
start out with.
Vintage.
And then like a windrower, like a New Holland windrower. That's why I moved up.
How long do tractors last? Is that like unusual?
No, I mean, the thing about tractors is that you can like take bits and pieces of. There's no computers, there's no anything. So if something breaks down, you just fix that piece and it'll keep going. And so it's easy for even somebody who doesn't have a mechanic job to go in and like fix something pretty easily on a tractor. So.
I have a friend who was telling me recently that he grew up in like a small town, and he like said there was a day in high school when everybody would ride their tractors in
Oh,
for
sure.
high school.
Sure.
And I'm like, man, I just feel like I missed out. On
I
this,
never
like,
did that,
on
but
this, like-
I did go to a country school for a little while, like literally like a one-room country school with 10 kids. And there was a kid that would ride his horse to school, and there was a pin on the playground where he would keep his horse while, we went to school, and then he'd ride that shit back home. Yeah. Wild. I mean, we were, 14, 15 years old,
That's
So,
amazing.
I grew up in the boonies.
Man,
Yeah,
just
very
like Little
nice.
House on the
so
Prairie.
Jealous. I'm so jealous.
I was,
No,
It was all right. Are you all from Lincoln? No, 3 from Lincoln. You're from the Bay Area? you
Bay
said?
Area, yeah, North Bay.
Word. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm actually the only member born in Lincoln.
Oh, okay.
Zoe's from Western as well, and you're from Tilden, Nebraska. So
Where in Western Nebraska?
Oh no, Western countries.
Oh,
I mean the
right.
Western country. I'm from Idaho originally, then
Idaho,
via
interesting.
Chicago.
Okay. Wow. So, came to here for school?
Yeah, I came here for college.
How about you? So
Yeah, I just kind of wandered here. I mean, it was sort of random.
really?
It's
Like
a very-
Lincoln, Nebraska. This is where I want to be.
exactly. I mean, I'd stopped here at a hotel once when I was driving between Idaho and Chicago, and I was just like, I don't know.
Really?
Yes.
That's wild. You didn't even like walk into Duffy's and be like, "This is where I want to play for the rest of my life."
I didn't walk into that place. No.
I don't think anybody does that, but it's kind of a mystique. Okay, let's talk about. We were talking about concerts. What was your first concert, and what is your favorite concert that you've ever seen?
My first concert was actually a Christian rock band in the City Auditorium in Tilden, Nebraska. I have no idea what the band name was.
Tilden has a city auditorium.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's used for a variety of things.
That's cool.
Back
They're
in the
throwing
day-
concerts, Christian or not. That's great.
Yeah, it's still in use today. I can't pick out like a favorite. I've been to so
A
many.
concert like blew your mind.
I've been to so many. I can't. I mean, 21 Pilots is good.
The Bourbon Show or the Pinewood Show?
I saw them at Pinewood and PBA.
Okay. Did you know they played the Bourbon?
Or not
Theater?
PBA. I think it was in Omaha. But
Isn't that wild?
that's crazy. I didn't. That must have been a
believe
while
so.
ago.
Unless it's sold out and they moved it to Pinewood, which might have been the case.
Okay.
I forget. Anyway,
I mean, so many bands. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy all of them. In some ways, 68 puts on a great show. If you ever see them, they're a two-piece.
okay.
huge sound for a two-piece.
Just one of the most energetic bands I've seen ever.
Totally check them out. I'm not familiar.
For me, I'd say that some of the most influential shows I've been to would be like the 1975. I know it's kind of like a cheesy teenage girl thing to say, but
whatever.
they're an amazing band, super
Totally.
talented, super influential as to how I play guitar
Mm-hmm.
and how I write music. Them and then Mumford and Sons. I saw them right after they released the Wilder Mind album, which I think is super underrated. And then I'm trying to think who else. Oh, Bad Sons. Bad Sons is I've seen them twice. The same summer, I kind of followed them from here to Colorado, and they were they're such a good band. Heavily influenced my playing as well. I actually bought one of my guitars because it looks just like the guitar that Christo uses.
Cool.
So yeah.
Very cool.
My first show was probably, I think again it was a Christian band. They used to put on a festival in my hometown, or near it anyway. And so I think it was Newsboys. They're an Australian band. But my favorite show is probably Probably Beartooth. That was a really really fun show. It was my first time crowd surfing. I got dropped on my head. Lots of memories from that show. It was my first like heavy rock show. I got a lot of good memories. It was with my favorite people.
bruises.
Oh yeah. I had a severe concussion the next day.
I'm glad you can remember.
Yeah, I remember like half of it.
My first show was this guy named Josh Ritter from Idaho. He's like a folk singer. He's still one of my favorites. But he's really good. Maybe my favorite might be when I saw Paul McCartney a few years ago.
In Omaha?
Yeah.
I was at that show.
Yeah, it was. I just couldn't believe how good he was. You know what I mean?
You're like, dude, you're so old, and 2.5 hours later, you're like, whoa.
Like,
Mind blowing.
Yeah, I actually saw him in Lincoln as well. Yeah, with my mom.
also the first time I saw Bob Dylan, because I was just like, this is the dude.
Right.
This is the dude. And he like didn't even try, and that made it even better.
What? Okay, tell me more about Idaho. Like, do you go to Boise to see?
Yeah,
shows?
I'm
Is
from
it poppin'?
Boise. So hold on, back up. So
Sorry.
if
Here we
you
go.
like, it's like a thing where it's like if you know what you're talking about, you say Boise, and if you don't know what you're talking about, you say Boise.
Uh-oh.
And so now you're
I
in.
don't know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't.
Boise.
But nobody does.
Okay.
It's Boise, Idaho. Who knows?
So more C than
It's
Z.
C, yeah, it's C.
Okay.
And so you're gonna watch you're gonna see like the football team on sometime, and they'll be like Boise State, and you'll be like
Yeah.
idiots.
the blue field.
They don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. That's all I know.
Now you know.
Yeah.
So that's
But
that's
good
a good,
influences.
That's a
I
good
like-
place. Good place to start.
And Boise, is it
Hey.
comparable to Lincoln? Like, what
Yeah,
kind
it's
of town is
it's
it?
bigger than Lincoln.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like kind of Lincoln size, but it's got a bunch of suburbs. And Lincoln's just
Wow.
like very weird, where it just has no suburbs
Right.
at all.
It's all grid.
Yeah,
Some suburbs. Eh,
I don't
not
think
really.
so. Like everything is at least like there's cornfields between Lincoln and everything.
That's right.
Like
Yeah,
at least,
yeah,
like
yeah.
not tons. Like there's small
Right.
towns that are close, but I don't know. I don't know if I call anything like a suburb of Lincoln.
Yeah, I don't know. We just have, I don't know. I feel like if you leave Old Cheney or leave the grid, and when it stops being a grid, then it's suburbs. When it starts getting into cul-de-sacs. And,
Oh,
you
it
know.
totally is suburban.
Yeah.
but it's still Lincoln proper, right?
Yeah.
I guess
You're
so.
true.
I
You're
mean,
true. I get
so
what
you're
saying.
you're
I get
totally
what
right.
saying. Yeah. What's next? Shows coming up this summer?
Yeah, we have.
For real? You're playing Wilbur?
Yeah,
Hell yeah, that's cool.
yeah. So we're playing Checkerfest. That's our next show. We're super excited about that.
Is that next weekend?
Nah, it's July 10th.
Okay, cool.
We could be playing Lincoln Exposed. Which weekend is that again?
July 24th.
July 24th. That's
Nice.
2 weeks
Yeah,
later.
that'll be great.
So Lincoln Exposed will be super fun. Then the week after
Dope.
that, we're going to be playing with the Fae. They're releasing,
Hell yeah.
Music.
More music, right?
and so we'll be playing with them. So we're looking forward to that too. So
Sweet.
yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming up in the next month.
Sweet. You
And
mentioned
that'll-
your Spotify. Where else can people find you?
We're on Apple Music, Spotify. We've got like one song on our Bandcamp. We should probably put some more on there because people love Bandcamp.
That's where you make the most money, right?
Yeah.
You know, Bandcamp Fridays.
Well, we had a song on there that was $77 because we were like, we just wanted some premium content. We were just like,
It's an
Did you get
ETF.
any buyers?
what? Yeah.
Other than your family?
what?
Did you get anybody
Of
that
course.
spent $77?
People love expensive stuff. How do you think we got these guitars? It was only like 40 seconds long too. It was just like very, very high quality.
Wow. All right. Go check that out. Get that hot tune on Bandcamp.
I don't know if it's still there. I think somebody got mad.
Somebody reported you.
Somebody did. Got mad. They're like, you shouldn't be charged
The
$77.
usual Facebooks, Instagrams, Twitters.
Yes, sir.
Right
You
on.
know, and all of it. Sweet. Hey, thanks for tuning in to LCTV tonight with the band, the Zooeys. Go support them. Check them out. They've got shows coming up. Check Fest, Lincoln Exposed, probably Lincoln Calling. We have yet to talk about that. We got to work on that. But thanks for joining us tonight. Hit the Patreon. Share this. Much love to y'all. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
High fives.
Woo!
High